Hello, good morning. This is your daily outlook for Wednesday, the 14th of December. The euro depreciated against most of its major counterparts after the Federal Reserve, in its last policy meeting of the year, didn't take any new measures to fuel growth. German ZU indicator was mixed, with the current situation index worsening and the economic sentiment index improving, while economists noted that further weakening should be expected. Versus the US dollar, the single currency plunged to 130.18 from 131.63, recording an 11-month low at 130.09. Testing of the 130 support, a major psychological level, should be expected. Against the Swiss franc, the euro dropped to 123.20 from 123.57. The US dollar strengthened as the Federal Reserve's refusal for further stimulation kept investors risk-averse, with the possibility of further sovereign debt downgrades heightening. There were expectations of noteworthy changes in the central bank's communications policy, but the statement only went as far as to reiterate that rates will remain at the current level till mid-2013. Versus the Swiss franc, the US dollar advanced to 0.9463 from 0.9385. Against the Canadian dollar, the greenback rose to 1.0344 from 1.0277. The Australian dollar slipped to 0.9986 from 1.0038 against the US dollar, breaking through parity on risk of selling. The British pound fell to 154.77 from 155.75 versus the US dollar. Inflation figures for November came out as expected, while the Monetary Policy Committee expects inflation to drop significantly next year. Looking at commodities, we saw oil prices rose to $99.61 a barrel from $97.42. Gold dropped to $1,629.81 an ounce from $1,665.29, and silver declined to $30.71 an ounce from $31.96. Now let's take a look at the currencies this morning. The euro-dollar pivot point is at 131, with a preference to enter into short positions at 131. The dollar-yen pivot point is at 77.80, with a preference to enter into long positions at 77.80. The Aussie dollar pivot point is at 100.80, with a preference to enter into short positions at 100.80. The sterling dollar pivot point is at 155.35, with a preference to enter into short positions at 155.35. And the dollar CAD pivot point is at 102.80, with a preference to enter into long positions at 102.80. And looking at commodities, the oil pivot point is at 98.90, with a preference to enter into long positions at 98.90. The gold pivot point is at 1670, with a preference to enter into short positions at 1670. And the silver pivot point is at 31.20, with a preference to enter into short positions. And of course, for up-to-date information, please visit us at easy-forex.com. And on the calendar, the market movers are the UK claimant count for November, forecast to rise by 14.9. EU industrial production for October forecast to be flat at 0%, and crude oil inventories forecast to drop to minus 2.2 million. Now on to equities. In Europe, they were mixed, with the FTSE up 1.15%, the DAX was down 0.19%, and the CAC was down 0.35%. In the US, they were negative, with the SP 500 down 0.87%, and the Dow was down 0.55%. In Asia at the time of writing, the Nikkei was down 0.28%, and the Hang Seng was down 0.03%. It's been your Daily Outlook. I'm Emma Andre from the Easy Forex Dealing Room. Have a good day.
Not only have you found a great place for Forex news, you found a great place to trade it. Registration is easy. Just click Join Now. Membership has its unique benefits, such as the freeze rate, the trade simulator, the inside viewer, and personal dealers. Your personal account manager is waiting for you now.